Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Disney Countdown Show. I am Megan, the Magical Millennial. Joining me today, live and in person at the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World, is the dapper Danielle.
Hello,
How you doing, Danielle?
Doing
Sitting
good.
right next to me. Oh my God.
Okay, so the original plan was that we were going to be at Nomad Lounge
Correct.
in Animal Kingdom, and
Yes.
that just didn't happen out with our plans today. So instead, we are here at Liberty Tree Tavern. Fun fact, where we're sitting right now, to give you a little bit of ambiance so you can understand the feel, is that we are in the Benjamin Franklin room. Each room in Liberty Tree is divided up into a different theme, different historical founding father.
Okay.
And fun fact, Megan, I haven't actually told you this yet.
Oh, okay.
But we are sitting right across from, right there in the corner. Do you see the little mouse on the bookshelf right there?
Yes.
So that is Amos from Ben and Me, which was a 1953 Disney short that featured Amos the mouse that hung out with Benjamin Franklin in the animated series.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
Yeah, so he's hanging out here. He's the little tiny little nod that was added in actually just recently post-COVID. So hopefully you can hear us better now, so that way I'm actually looking at Megan instead of looking the opposite direction. It's kind of like the Singing in the Rain. Have you seen Singing in the Rain, please?
I have.
So, yeah, right?
Yes,
and how they're just like, Pierre, you shouldn't have come. You know, and it's like picking it up with the microphone. That's kind of what's happening right now.
Yes. Now we have the right sound system. We're good.
We're good.
Sounds good. Okay.
So you will hear a lot of noise in the background. You'll hear kids. You'll hear clanking of plates. We are here with Danny, our producer. We're also here with Cole Bippity Boppity Beard, who has decided to join us, and he's hanging out. So, hi Cole.
Hi, Cole.
You're doing great.
So yes, y'all, we are live again from Magic Kingdom. I'm so excited to be on this coast for a little bit. It's always fun being over here, and of course, always a pleasure to do a live show with the dapper Danielle. So
Now, we should go ahead and say this at the top of the show.
yes,
We are recording in a restaurant because the theme is restaurants. We are doing specifically, though, Disney sit-down restaurants.
top 10.
So not quick services. It has to be something that everybody should be able to access through one of the Disney apps, and we are
Yes.
applying both coasts, Disney World and Disneyland.
That is correct. Yes. So top 10 sit-down restaurants at Disney parks. I believe it is just going to be Disneyland and Disney World, at least for me. I am not including any international parks.
Did you include any third-party restaurants? Are they all Disney operated and owned?
They're all on Disney property. Yes.
Perfect. I did the
no
exact
third
same
party.
thing, too.
Fantastic. Okay.
Where there's
yes.
a lot of restaurants I would include over in Disney Springs.
That's true.
But I decided not to include them in this list. I
That's
feel
what
like
I
that's
did
a
too.
separate category.
No, we did Disney parks, not
Yes.
Downtown Disney or Disney Springs.
Right, exactly.
Oh, see, we didn't even talk about that, but and yet that was what we
knew.
did.
We knew.
We did, yes, we did. So we have also been, of course, filming a lot of content, posting a lot. If you are not already doing so, please be sure to follow us on the socials. We are at Disney Countdown Show on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Pod Disney on Twitter/CX. And of course, we're posting quite frequently on our personal socials. I am at the Magical Millennial _ on all the things, and she is the Dapper Danielle on all the things. So thank you all so much for following. And yes, we're very, very excited for this particular episode, of course, filming live and talking about sit-down restaurants.
For the record, Cole mentioned this before we get any further. If if you're watching this right now and you're watching the recording, this is not beer. This is apple juice. Yes.
Ooh, bread.
Thank you.
Salad. We have to start with something green, the salad. The salad is a mixed
Thank
green.
you.
The salad is a mixed green, topped with some cranberry, apple, small Gouda cheese. The dressing is inside. It's a shallot on the dressing. Mix it up, share it. The bread has been brushed with butter. And I will be right back after 5-10 minutes with the main course.
Thank you, Philippe. Thank you so much. Y'all, Philippe is our lovely cast member that is helping us out with our food today.
He's from Montreal, Canada.
He's from Montreal. He has a lovely accent.
Yes.
And we're so excited to enjoy this food. Y'all, I haven't been to Liberty Tree Tavern since I was 9 years old. I only went here on our first Disney World trip ever. And that was it. I haven't been here since.
Okay,
So
quick
this
story.
is very exciting.
So this would be a place that whenever my family, we would spend a lot of the major holidays here for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that other jazz. But when we came one year for Thanksgiving, Dad had a reservation for Liberty Tree. This was gonna be great. We walked in and, oh, thank you. Actually, I don't like the salad, so I'm just gonna give Megan my plate.
Oh, thank you.
Fine. Thank you, Cole, though. Thank you for being our assistant.
Yes.
Anyway, so we came here for Thanksgiving, and Dad shows him the reservation. The number, looks it up. It was for the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
And Dad's like, I'm so sorry. Just forget about it. I'm so embarrassed. And they were like, no, you were very genuine about it. You technically did have a reservation, and we were able to get in last minute thanks to an awesome cast member.
That's nice.
But yeah, so I have good memories associated with this place.
Yes.
And it's just been a long time since I've been here.
It's me too. I think we sat at either that table right there next to us or somewhere in another room, but it was like the middle of a room, and I think it was that one right there.
Okay, not bad.
So,
thank you, Cole.
Gosh, that's taking me back. Wow.
Right? Very nostalgic.
Yes, I don't think Fantasyland looked the same back in the day.
No, it did not.
No. Yeah. So
Speaking of which, though,
yeah.
if you all have been here for a while, you know that we do rating and reviewing over on Apple and Spotify now, where you can give us stars and then also write us a little review. Adding the written review to Spotify is something newer for us. And actually, Megan,
Yes.
we do have a new one.
Wait, oh my gosh.
Another
a Spotify
one.
Review? Oh,
This is
yay.
from Katie Sue, and she says, "Hello, Danielle and Megan. I have been following you both on TikTok for years, and I've been loving the podcast. I look forward to listening to your new episode every week. I was very excited to see this surprise episode regarding all things D23 and enjoyed hearing about your thoughts and all the announcements. Thank you both for always sharing the Disney magic." Thank you.
Katie, thanks for listening. Yes, that was our road trip D23 episode that we did in the car, right? In LA traffic.
Hey, it worked out. We weren't doing anything anyway, so we might as well
We
just
really
chat it
weren't.
up.
No, it was a great plan. Yeah.
Okay, and I do have one more. So
Yes.
that was from Spotify. These are going to be fan messages. So these are ones that maybe we still didn't have the written out version on Spotify. You can also send us a review either through email or over on our Instagram. This one's from Kaylee on Instagram, and she says, "Hi from the UK. I absolutely love the podcast and have been binging them all day while getting stuff done, prepping for my upcoming Disneyland Paris trip.
Oh,
They feel like I'm on FaceTime with you both. I do have a suggestion for a future countdown. I would love to see you rank the official Disney princess films."
Oh, that's a good one because
We haven't really
only done animated films. We haven't done princesses either.
specifically princess genre.
No, we haven't.
I could get into a heavy debate over this.
Yes, you could. I fully believe that. Yes,
I actually kind of like that idea.
that's a good idea.
Team, put a pin in it. We'll come back to
Putting
it.
it on the Google spreadsheet.
Yes.
Thank you. This next one comes to us from CJ on Instagram saying, "Hey, Danielle and Megan, just wanted to say how much I love the podcast. Been struggling a lot mentally, but Disney and your show have helped tremendous. The joy I get hearing you guys express the same love for Disney I have is heartwarming and so very comforting. Thanks so much for spreading the Disney magic." Oh, CJ, hope you're doing well.
How is the salad?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Anything else I can bring at the moment? Are you ready for a main course?
Yes.
I say we bring it on.
Bring it on.
5,
Thank
10 minutes,
you.
we'll get it. I order for
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I
By
actually
the
haven't
way,
tried the bread yet.
It's so
Yeah.
good,
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
right? Why? Okay. I'm glad we saved the countdown for the end of the episode because just the bread alone might move stuff around for me because rolls play a heavy factor into some of these places.
Honestly, this is very good. Yeah.
Hold on, let me finish this bite and I got one more review for you.
Well, CJ, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for listening. I'm glad we can provide some Disney magic for you, and we love doing it. So thank you for listening.
Yes. Now this next one is from Ashley on Instagram, and she says, "Hi Megan and Danielle, I absolutely love every piece of both of your content so much, and I look forward to every Monday morning commute when I get to listen to the newest episode. I have a question about a topic that came up on today's episode when we were discussing MDE. Danielle mentioned if a third party was hired to help someone with their vacation and logging in under the guest, that they would be flagged by Disney. Would that be the same as a travel agent helping their client book their experience? I'm a new Disney vacation planner, and some of my teammates do this for their clients and seem to have great feedback for their clients and need the extra help. What do you think about this? I want to help my clients as much as possible, but I don't want to get myself or my clients in trouble. Keep up the amazing work, and I can't wait to meet you both in the parks one day." Okay, I can clarify what I meant by that.
Danielle's got it.
So there are certain apps, right, where they can do that same service for you. However, it's not just one person logged into your account. It's multiple people. If there's only like one person, like say one member of the party plus the travel agent, that's not going to flag it.
Right.
It's going to flag it if there's like 7 different logins, 7 different IPs, that's or like different pings. That's what's going to flag it, not you. So my travel agent friends, you should be fine.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too. I do have a few travel agent friends as well. They have never had an issue with reservations or booking things. But I know exactly which episode we're talking about too.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a travel agent issue. It was like those third party, like I don't know what you would call
There's
them.
one in particular that is the bane of guest relations experience. I will not mention them because I
Okay.
do not want you searching it.
Yep.
But just know that there's certain pings that Disney Tech is looking for and certain apps. It's specifically through these app companies that are doing it. Yeah.
But it is not through licensed Disney travel agents.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're all good. You should be all good.
Should be.
Thank you for the question, though. That was lovely.
That's good.
Very good to clarify. All right, this next one comes to us from Nadia on Instagram, and she says, "Hi, Megan and Danielle. I just wanted to say how much I love the podcast. I listen to it on my way to and from work, and it never fails to get me in the Disney mood. I especially love the games. Thanks for Chris and Danny for hosting." Danny's right behind the camera right now, so thank you, Danny. Because they let me have some fun while stuck in traffic. I'm actually going to Disneyland in 2 days, and I'm hoping to go again in September with my college friends. I will be on the lookout in case I see Megan.
Yeah.
I hope to see you too. As a potential podcast idea, maybe top 10 Disney Easter eggs, like in movies or elsewhere. Ooh, or top 10 hidden Mickeys. Keep up the great work.
Was that
Thank
brought
you,
on
Nadia.
because of our trip to the animation studio and how I mentioned the 2 Easter eggs?
It might have been. The Easter eggs for sure.
From Ashley.
I think we have a lot of requested top 10 hidden Mickeys because hidden Mickeys are technically, no one knows how many there are out there. It's not an official number.
And we were literally just talking about this,
As
leaving
we were
Little
walking-
Mermaid.
yeah.
And you know how I feel about hidden
know,
Mickeys.
I know.
But Easter eggs, like hidden Easter eggs in the movies.
That's a good one.
That I can
That
get
is
behind.
a good one. Yes.
I like that one.
It's not, I gotta be quite honest with you, it's not my forte. I technically don't look for Easter eggs when I watch Disney movies. I did in Wish, because I know in Wish that was like the purpose of the film, was to put those Easter eggs in there.
Right.
But I don't really look for them. Maybe in some Pixar films, but it'd be good to like do my research on it before we did a countdown like that. I think that'd be a good idea. Danielle's breaking her bread right now.
Okay.
All right, we got one more for you.
We got
Danielle.
one more.
Yes.
So this one is from Steph.
From Sydney,
From
Australia.
Sydney, Australia. The Australians in the house.
Whoa.
Steph from Sydney says, "I suffer from chronic migraines, and when an attack happens, all I can do is lie down in a dark room. It can get so boring, but then I found your podcast. Thank you for your episodes, your games, and all your Disney knowledge. Thank you for helping me through my migraines. I'm looking to go to Tokyo Disney soon.
Yes.
Would love to hear some episodes about that. Sorry if you have already. I am newly listening and haven't scrolled deep down into previous episodes yet. Thank you again for the magic."
Steph, oh my gosh.
Hello, yes.
Hi.
Put it on in. There we go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
So, Steph,
Gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, and macaroni. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Oh, take the
Steph,
bread away from me.
I feel for you with those migraines. For some reason, when I was in high school, I got a few migraines playing tennis, and they are the most brutal thing I've ever experienced in my entire life in terms of like the hours that you're just sitting there.
They're debilitating.
They are literally. I couldn't do anything. I had to like try to force myself to sleep.
Beautiful. You get a little of everything. You can reorder another one like that to pick and choose what you want to reorder. No ending. I'm here all night to serve you guys.
Thank you, Philippe. Thank you so much.
Salt and pepper. By the way, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving. So I'm so sorry about that, Steph, but we are so happy to help you through them and to provide some Disney magic as much as we can, because those migraines are, those are rough, man. So hope you're doing well. And yes, our Tokyo Disney. So I have had the absolute pleasure of visiting Tokyo Disney myself in 2012 to Disney Sea.
So jealous.
I was very lucky to do that. It has been quite a bit updated since I've been, obviously with the new Fantasy Springs that has opened recently. So Danielle and I are hoping to visit at some point soon. It'd be
Hey, we're
really
manifesting
fun.
trying to get on the Treasure whenever that drops.
That's
okay?
also Disney Cruise is also on
That's
the
the
bucket
next one.
list. Yes, that's like the next thing we want to do. But honestly, Steph, I have heard such good things about Tokyo Disney. You really can't go wrong. Both the land and the Disney Sea, I've heard are fantastic with the new updates.
And
the,
we have-
the new Beauty and the Beast ride. That's the one thing I want to do at land is the Beauty and the Beast ride.
We do have a couple of Patreon members that are also from Tokyo Disney.
We
and they'll
do,
keep
yes.
us updated on the Discord.
Yep.
If anything happens, which by the way, y'all, we do have a Discord fam, we do have a Patreon fam, and we actually had a couple of new people join our Patreon family here recently. Here, Megan, you go ahead and get some of the stuffing and stuff. I got stuffing and mashed potatoes. You grab
Let's do
those
that.
out.
I have one more review for y'all.
Oh, you
though.
do?
One
Yes.
more from Autumn on Instagram before we get into the Patreon. So Autumn says, 5 out of 5 magical stars. I've been following both Danielle and Megan for a long time, and I'm so happy that 2 of my favorite content creators have gotten together for the most magical podcast. I look forward to Mondays to laugh and enjoy all the ratatouilles. I enjoy this podcast so much that I got my sister addicted to it so we can create our very own top 10 countdowns when we are together. Thanks for bringing my sister and I so much joy with your content. P.S. We would love to hear who all of your top Disney siblings are. My sister's number 1 is Marie from Aristocats, and mine is Nani from Lilo and Stitch. That is a great
That's a good
one.
countdown.
I love that. That's a good idea. Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Fantastic. Thank you, Autumn.
Yeah, okay.
Loving the ideas.
But okay, so y'all, before we're gonna go ahead and break
Megan's
down some of the
gonna grab some
Patreon.
food really quick,
You grab
yes.
your food.
Okay, thank
All of our
you.
stuff has arrived. If you've never been to Liberty Tree Tavern before, it is basically Thanksgiving. So Felipe came in, and you might have heard him say Happy
How
Thanksgiving.
everything testing?
Pretty good.
Very good.
I'm
Anything else we can reorder presently?
Maybe some more potatoes.
Mashed
Yes, mashed
Yes,
potatoes and the meats, please.
For all the meat?
Yes, please.
Yes, we do this.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
And it is family style. So they bring out a couple different plates, mashed potatoes, pulled pork. I think we have pork chops, stuffing, green
Gravy.
beans, macaroni and cheese, gravy, and basically Thanksgiving manifested.
Yes.
And once you get it biting into everything, you can order more items. So we've asked for more mashed potatoes and a couple more of the meat stuffs. So those will be on the
Yes.
way. But back to the Patreon family and talking about the Discord. So we have a couple new members that have joined us here recently.
Oh, yay.
It's going to be Jasper, Kelly, Brandon, and Mariana. Hello, fam. Thank you so much for being
Welcome.
here.
Yes, thank you.
And did we mention this? That we're finally over 300 members in our Patreon family
We
now?
are officially over 300 members. That is crazy. Thank you all
Thank
so
you.
much for being part of the family. We really appreciate it. Appreciate
And
your support.
We
It's
had
amazing.
people sign up for the Patreon. So Patreon's currently doing 10% off if you go ahead and pay for the entire year.
Yes.
We've had multiple of you. A couple of people have actually upgraded to the DC33 family, which thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for going ahead and subscribing for the full year. That was amazing.
Yes.
We're just happy you're here. We really appreciate it.
Yes, I do want to shout out really quick since we're talking about the Patreon. We have run into a few Patreon members here on this trip, so I want to quickly shout them out. So, Liz and Rob, we ran into them at Animal Kingdom. They were so sweet. It was so nice to talk to them.
Were they the ones that was she wearing a Halloween Mickey outfit and then she had ears on?
She was wearing actually full Animal Kingdom outfit this morning. I believe they're former DC33 members. She was a founding member.
I
Yes.
ran into them here at
you
Uptown
really?
George
Oh
when
my
I was
God.
waiting for you guys. They came
And she's
in.
been wanting to run into you for the longest time. She had
That's
mentioned.
what she said.
Oh,
She got so
fantastic.
emotional.
Okay,
We
great.
hugged. We took a photo. It was great.
Yes, I'm so
And
glad. Oh
she,
my gosh.
She was like, I ran into Megan this morning at the park.
Oh my God.
And they're
was
the
meant to be
ones
then.
that her husband has picked up on the Night Sleep Tight Dream of Churros tonight. When he got his new AirPods, named the AirPods Night Sleep Tight Dream of Churros tonight. And
oh my God.
I got tagged in it. They took a picture of it, tagged me on Instagram in their stories, and I saw them and they said, oh yeah, my earbuds. And I was like, that's you! It's so nice to meet you in person.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so glad they ran into you because they had been mentioning they've been wanting to see you for the longest time. So I was like, I know she's here.
And I guess they've been down like 4 times here recently and have kept missing me, like barely missing me every single time. I said, that's because you saw Megan and that's why you're destined to see me too, all in one go. So it was great.
The
So,
universe had the plan. There you go. Oh my gosh. Well, Liz and Rob, thank you again so much for chatting with us this morning. It was so nice to run into you guys. And then we also ran into Zach at Epcot. So Zach, and
You finally ran into him?
We ran into Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Yes, I've been chatting with Zach for a while now. He is a cast member over in the Canada Pavilion at Epcot. And yeah, that's right. And
As
one of our
Cole's like,
favorites.
yeah, let's go Canada.
So hi, Zach. Thank you so much for chatting with us this afternoon. And hope to see you again soon. I'll be back in November for that Wine and Dine half marathon.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the green beans are fantastically flavored. They're
Speaking
so good.
of what, Danielle?
Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Speaking of food,
running,
speaking of running,
green beans are amazing.
Megan will be running. I will be eating. I will be doing a marathon on this plate. On seeing how quickly I can eat through this.
I get it now. That's fair.
But the grip, it's not beer. It's apple juice. I swear.
Okay, speaking of green beans, we're gonna move on to Disney. Okay, so wait.
The new segue for the show.
We really should.
So speaking of which, green beans, they're fantastically seasoned.
I haven't even tried them yet. Wait
Try
a
them.
minute.
They're good.
Okay.
Speaking of green beans, Megan hasn't tried them yet.
Okay, they're very garlicky. They're very good.
They're good.
They're really garlicky. Okay.
Maybe I'm just really craving garlic right now. That could be it too.
That's like a lot of garlic. Okay.
Moving on from green beans.
Moving on from the green beans, yes. Thank you so much to our new patrons that have joined. We are so happy to have you. Welcome to the fam. One of the perks of being part of our Patreon fam is that you get to join us for a virtual hang every single month. We do have a very fun time chatting with you guys. We play games. We have Q&As.
Thank you.
Thank you, Philippe. Thank you.
Oh yes, thank you for putting it right next to me. Appreciate that.
I'm just going to take all the stuff.
No, I'll take that.
Oh, we can really more stuffing. You don't have to.
Fantastic. That's my favorite part of Thanksgiving, Philippe. Thank you.
Help make some room for everything.
Anything else we can?
I think that's good. That's plenty to start off with.
Can
Yeah.
we do a few more green beans, please?
Green bean.
Thank you. Danielle really likes them.
I'm gonna be turning into a green bean after tonight. I'll just keep eating them. Anyway,
So, one of the perks of being part of the Disney Countdown Show Patreon fam is that you get to join one of our monthly virtual hangs. So we do that every single month where we get to chat, play games, do Q&As, and we just had our one for August, which was super fun. We always love seeing you guys and, of course, meeting our new Patreons that join. So thank you so much for being a part of it.
a lot of good questions because
Really good
everybody had
questions.
questions about D23.
Yes.
And stuff that's been said afterwards, which I feel like we're gonna take some of those questions and move them into later episodes.
For sure. It's
as
all we can talk about now. Is
Well-
like the prospects of what's going to happen.
Well, and I feel like rumor is more announcements and more things will be coming out here in the next coming weeks as we get closer to holiday season.
Right.
So I'm kind of like holding my breath until we get more clarification. So then we will definitely talk about it more.
Agreed. Yes, yes. But again, thank you so much for joining. If you feel like joining the Patreon, seeing our bonus episodes, of course, you can become a paid subscriber. We do also have our Patreon link in the episode notes. And it's a lot of fun over there. So thank you so much.
The stuffing is also fantastic.
Speaking of Patreons, the stuffing is also fantastic.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know. This is really growing on me. This is really making my list change as I continue eating my plate.
Honestly, I'm feeling really homey vibes right now, and it's like making my soul like
But we've
so
also
happy.
been constantly going while you've been here.
That's also true.
And I think I said this in the past 3 episodes. Ever since D23, it's been bus, club, another club,
No
another
sleep.
club, no
Yeah.
sleep.
Plain.
So having comfort food like this is really good.
It's really
and
nice.
it's just hitting the spot. Like this is what I wanted. I didn't want a burger.
It's seriously the meal I didn't know I needed. That is
Right?
so accurate.
We've had a
right
lot
now.
of French fries. We've had a lot of fried food just because we haven't had time to sit down and do a lot of stuff. It's just been really grab and go.
Yes.
This, c'est magnifique.
C'est magnifique. It
I
is
probably
it
butchered
right
that.
now.
I'm sorry, my French listeners, if I butchered that.
Just Philippe.
Just Philippe. I'm so sorry,
I will say that we went to the patisserie and the boulangerie. What is it? Over in the France Pavilion yesterday.
What kind of lingerie? What?
It's the it's with the food, all right. It's a patisserie.
Oh, the patisserie.
Yes.
Yeah, the little French bakery in the back of Epcot. I was
Yes.
like, sorry.
There's two names for it. There's a boulangerie and a patisserie.
the season of the stuffing. That's
Excuse my
what I
French.
got.
I took Spanish in college, all right? I minored in Spanish. I didn't minor in French. Anyway, they were all very nice in there last night. Everyone was really sweet and very friendly, and I got a very good pesto sandwich. That
Were
was
they
phenomenal.
really? sweet to us or sweet to the fact that we were literally the last people in there
You're like,
at 9 o'clock as they're about to
goodness, we get to
close
go
the
home.
gate.
Yeah.
We walked
Here's
out.
your food. Please
Be
leave.
gone.
No, they were all very sweet. It was very
Okay.
nice. I love my France pavilion, so thank you.
A
Ooh.
green bean for the lady.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yes.
thank you. Yes.
Danielle loves her green beans.
They're really good. All
I
right.
will tell the chef about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Green bean are very good.
Very good.
I have another question for Philippe about how to pronounce something.
Oh, it's okay. Am I butchering it? C'est magnifique.
C'est magnifique.
C'est magnifique.
Magnifique.
Okay. Thank you.
Philippe.
Appreciate it. I was always adding either too much of an emphasis on the wrong thing. So, okay.
Magnifique. But I arrived in 1777 on the boat the Hermione to help Gilbert Dumontier, Marquis de Lafayette, and to serve at Liberty Tree Tavern.
And hey, you're still looking good.
Sounds so beautiful when you say it. Oh my gosh.
Marquis de Lafayette, he was a big part of the revolution.
He was, yes.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Anything else we can bring up the moment?
I think we're good right now.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Merci, Philippe.
They have gravy. I haven't put gravy on nothing yet. Hold on. Let me do that. Continue. As I'm getting distracted by my food.
Yes, yes.
That's the struggle with doing episodes when we're live in locations like this. I'm just like, oh, look at this, look at that.
Oh,
What's
look at
going
that.
on?
Would you look at that?
It's like the smoking episode. Okay, sorry. And that's
I'm
we
sorry,
were not.
what?
No, when we did the bonus episode.
Oh, yeah.
And we were in Flight of Passage, and we went and
Oh,
did that,
yeah,
and then there
yeah.
was somebody smoking, and then I like, you're
Oh,
like, where did
had to-
Danielle go?
Y'all, Danielle had to like
I went to cast
leave
member
the-
mode.
Yeah, she literally, we were mid-conversation and Danielle's like, she literally just walked away from me and I'm like, where's she going?
Literally. Let's go. But see, that's why you listen to the bonus episodes, because you never know what Danielle's going to do in those bonus episodes.
She's just gonna up and leave.
Up and leave. And leave
And
Megan, and Megan's
put
like,
the
what?
smackdown on some like very discreet smokers in Pandora.
No. It's one of
Danielle
my
was
pet
not having
peeves.
any of that. No,
I was
it's
not
my
having
pet
any
peeve
of
too.
that.
I don't like cigarette smoke.
No.
No. Can't do that in Disney. Come on now.
No.
So we are here in Orlando. It's been such a fun time. And of course, it's gone by so fast, but having a blast. We went to Magic Kingdom the first day, started Hollywood Studios yesterday. We did all 4 parks today, y'all, for some Disney content that we were doing.
You know, I will say, a lot of you cast members that listen to us or you know us really, really well, you take the gravy, Cole. As he's like trying to sneak in and slowly grab it. A lot of cast members have like checked in on us because they know we just came back from D23.
Yes.
And we've been constantly going, and they keep up with us on the socials. And so I ran into it quite a few, and they're just like, Danielle, are you alive? How's Megan? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? And we're just like, yeah, no, we're just here. We're having fun. We're enjoying. And yeah, but thank you so much for being concerned and looking out for us.
Thank
We
you for
appreciate
checking
it.
in. We do really appreciate it. And I actually have quite a few people, of course, congratulating me on the wedding that's coming up. Yes, I am getting married in 3.5 weeks, which is
I
crazy.
think people keep forgetting that you've been engaged for a little while.
A lot of people still congratulating me on the engagement, but I'm like, yes, I'm getting married in 3
Maybe.
weeks.
And so I'm just saying a lot of my old videos are currently recirculating. Maybe your engagement videos like recirculating.
It's possible because I did see a little bit after I posted them, like weeks after they were jumping up in the views. So
Weird.
It's possible, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, I am going to be Mrs. Powell in just a few weeks, which is really crazy and very exciting. Wedding planning is going actually really good. A lot of things are, getting set, getting ready. It's just finalizing the seating chart. It's the main thing we have to do right now.
And I've
yeah.
already told Megan, unfortunately, I did not realize that
Danielle's family.
I will not be able to go to Megan's wedding. So before y'all say something of, oh, Danielle and Megan, Danielle didn't show up to Megan's wedding. What kind of drama's happening? No drama's happening. It's family reunion.
Full family reunion.
Full family reunion. The entire side of the family is getting together at the exact same time. I will be stuck with them. I love them to death, but I will be stuck with them. And that's something I've already paid for and already did beforehand. I didn't realize until Megan's wedding invitation arrived that, oh, I'm double booked. So
It's
that's
okay.
why I'm hanging out with Megan now beforehand. That's really what it is.
Yes, and that's very fair. Yes,
yeah.
I'll see you afterwards in November too.
Oh, exactly. You'll
Yeah.
literally
It's fine. We literally will see each other so many times in like
I'll see
over
her
3
in like
months.
a week or two after the wedding too, recording virtually. So it's fine.
We're fine. Yeah, exactly. Family comes first, of course. So yes, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Of course, you'll see all the content coming from the wedding. We met with our videographer, who is a friend of mine as well.
Yes.
Shout out to Isaiah. Hello.
Oh, Isaiah's gonna be doing it.
He's our videographer. Yeah.
Freaking love Isaiah.
He's the best.
Is he still Pixel Dust
Pixel Dust
Isaiah?
yeah.
On TikTok, fantastic videographer. Got to see him for a brief hot second while we were out there in California.
He's very good at what he does.
He's cool. Cool
Yeah.
guy.
So super excited. But yeah, it has been such a fun week. It's been busy for sure. I've been so excited because I was very excited to come over here to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure because obviously it isn't opening up till November 15th over at Disneyland.
And most of y'all already saw the videos. I chicken exited. I did not ride the ride.
Danielle did not ride the ride. It's fine. I understand.
As
I
Cole's
get
over
it.
here shaking his head
I'm
in
not
disappointment.
special enough to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure with, and I understand.
Listen, Dapper Mom also confirmed that it would be safer for everyone if they rode with me to physically hold me down because they're family. Where if I hit you,
It wouldn't actually. No, I get it.
it would not be good
I would
content.
understand. No, I would understand. I'm ready. I'm here. Okay. And so I'd be like,
and I'll be like,
Danielle, stay in your seat. No, it's totally fine. I get it. But honestly, Tiana's Bayou Adventure was all that it was like hyped up to be. I loved it so much. 10 out of 10. Very much. I really appreciate it, and I didn't pick up on this in the videos that I saw. No, of course, I did not like wait. I definitely spoiled it for myself. I was on social media. I didn't know how many of the original songs were going to be in the ride. I very much appreciated that literally like every single, besides Dr. Facilier, every single song was in there. Like they had Dig a Little Deeper, they had Almost There.
which I do complain about because I said this to you.
Why?
Because Ramon is not in it, but Jim Cummings singing as Ramon is the main vocal on the soundtrack
I get that.
Going Down the Bayou.
Even though Ramon is
Even though he's
with
not
Evangeline.
present, and they showcase all the other cousins. So that's just me being particular again.
understand,
My
I
ratatouille
understand.
in the
I
middle of
just-
Liberty True Tavern that you probably don't care about, but I'm gonna tell you anyway.
I'm not being picky about it because I love the original film. I appreciated that they included some elements from it into this new story. And I'm a big thrill ride lover. I loved getting back on that attraction in general.
Yeah.
It was very fun to go down the drop again. Again, very excited to go on the ride that doesn't have seatbelts. And we'll see how that goes.
It's horrifying to think about.
Oh, I love it so much.
No.
I love it. So yeah, it was very, very fun. And on the other side, actually right next to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, we were able to see the new version of Country Bear Jamboree with the Disney songs included. I flipping loved it.
I'm so happy.
And I'm so glad that we were able to see it right before it closed down for the refurb or for the reimagining.
Because then I think you appreciated it more.
We
Because
did.
you were a little
We
creeped
were.
out by the original.
In January, we were a little stunned and wide-eyed at the songs and the lyrics of the songs that were included in Country Bear Jamboree. Now again, y'all, I had been on the one at Disneyland. However, it was from when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and then it shut down to become Winnie the Pooh over in Land. So
So then I'm
I
having
was
to give them
it was like I was
a
new
history
to
lesson.
it. Yes.
Of what the song's lyrics actually were. And then as I'm explaining it, you and Blake was with us too at the same time.
Yes, he was.
And he's just like, what?
It was a shock to the system. I just hadn't seen it in a while, and so now I am I'm so impressed by the new songs, the way it comes out, the way it sounds, and obviously their new outfits. They look so clean and beautiful and gorgeous. So I love it. Loved the new.
By the way, I gotta go
overlay.
stop by and say, I have to say something to the cast members because random things. Danielle is also nitpicking. Certain spotlights are actually discoloring already. So
You know what? I think I picked up on that too.
So, because Big Al looked purple.
he did. He was purple.
So Big
Yep.
Al was purple, and one of Henry's scenes, like the spotlight on him, the one that was on him and Romeo, they looked purple, and I'm like,
Yep.
what is happening? It's because they switched to LEDs, and kind of like those lights where the street lights were white, and then they started changing to purple. It's because
Yeah.
like something in it is having a chemical reaction. It's only been 20 days. So I have a photo of on the very first day. And I have a photo that I took last Wednesday, and I compared them, and I'm like, I'm not going crazy. It's literally purple.
Something is not right. Yeah.
So I need to share that to them because their leadership, their coordinators have to put in a work order for maintenance to fix that sooner than later because it's only going to get worse. So somebody needs to know. And if you see it over and over again, you don't pick up on it.
Right.
Where I see it over and over again, and I'm just overly analytical of it. And
Detail-oriented.
they're very detail oriented. So I got to let them know. So don't let me forget. I got to do that after we're done here.
All right, well, definitely. But yes, it's been so fun. And yes, I, of course, have stayed up late wedding planning because we've been doing so much, but it's been amazing. Cannot complain. No regrets. And that actually, talking about Country Road Jamboree, it kind of leads me into some Disney news that we have, the brief Disney news that we have. So let's get into it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this
Disney news.
Where Country Bear Jamboree once stood in Disneyland, which of course became Winnie the Pooh, that entire land is being renamed officially. I think we all knew it was coming because of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It is being renamed to Bayou Country. In the back of the
Instead of
lines.
Critter Country.
Yeah, no
Bayou
more Critter Country.
I mean, that makes sense.
It
because
makes a
then
lot of sense.
You have New Orleans, which is more the downtown feature, and then you have the Bayou right there next to it.
Yes.
So that way they are next. It's kind of like Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter.
Yes, yeah.
Literally that, just inside the park.
Yep. Yep. I honestly, I don't have any qualms with this. Critter Country was basically a part of Splash Mountain being built in Disneyland. That was kind of like the thinking behind it, is that, you know, we have a lot of critters in Splash Mountain, and that's why we named it Critter Country. So it's not that, I don't know, I think it's great.
You know, I think
it's
it makes
fine.
sense because,
makes
you know,
sense.
in our bayou, well, it's not really a bayou, it's more of a swamp down here in Florida. We got bears too, so it makes sense for Winnie the Pooh to be there too.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. It kind of all, you know, mixes together.
Cole doesn't believe like that answer.
It's fine. We did.
By the way, did anybody watch
Robin in the 100-acre swamp.
Christopher Robin in the 100-acre swamp? I like that.
Yep.
Did you want more potatoes, by the way, Cole? Anybody? Okay, Danny will take some more potatoes.
So, with the addition, with the opening of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the whole land is being renamed to Bayou Country. So that's happening. Kind of figured it was coming.
I think everybody saw that coming.
Everyone saw it coming.
No, is anybody surprised? No, not at all.
Not on the land side, I don't think. But yeah, November 15th, y'all. It's coming up fast. Cannot wait to see what it looks like over at Disneyland.
Well, sorry, I was taking a bite of my bread roll right there. Somebody, like, we were talking about the parade, right? So Walt
Yeah.
Disney World's getting a brand new late parade
Yes.
here in Disney World.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, I didn't get to talk about my light parade last episode.
what?
I didn't get to talk about my light parade last episode.
Well, anyway, Disney World's getting a brand new nighttime parade. Now, it's supposed to come out summer of 2025, which I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so far away. Like, that's like forever from now. It's really not. It's only,
it's less than a year.
it's like, hold on. It's August, well, September basically. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June is considered summer here in Florida for us.
9 months.
8 basically by the time this episode comes out.
Yep.
It'll be here before you know it. So I think we're gonna have more information, more details, more previews coming up. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I don't usually look forward to summer here in Florida, but I will stay for late night summer adventures in Magic Kingdom. I will come specifically for Magic Kingdom for a nighttime parade.
Absolutely. Yes.
Did you want to talk about your parade?
Oh,
I know it's just killing you that you just want to talk about it. How did the video do? I saw it when it first released.
It did okay. Yeah. It was, honestly, this was a passion project that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So it's total millennial core 90s baby stuff.
Not even that. Like Disneyland, one specific summer, once in a lifetime
It's very
experience.
niche. It's niche Disneyland content that I wanted to do for a long time because I just had this in my head that I don't know what it was because my handle's the Magical Millennial. I don't know, but I made a video recently about the Light Magic Parade, and for those who don't know, was a very short-lived Disneyland parade. It was a nighttime one that happened between May 1997 and September 1997. Lasted one summer. It was the replacement for the Main Street Electrical Parade. and it failed. It failed miserably. Obviously, it only lasted one summer, but I was fortunate enough to see it with my own eyes during that summer, and I remember the soundtrack, and we bought the soundtrack from it was like the Disneyland soundtrack of that year. It was in '97 or '98. We had it for a very long time. It would play in the car. I would steal it and play it in my room a bunch. I played this soundtrack over and over again because it was 25 minutes long or something. It was crazy. And
we listened to it in the car after leaving D23.
Because here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. I had made that video before D23, right? I made the video. I included the clips from the camcorders on YouTube, all the clips of the parade, and a little bit of the soundtrack as well. And then we watched the Parks Experiences Showcase on Saturday, and they played the intro to Light Magic while they were introducing this new nighttime parade that would happen at Magic Kingdom.
Now, mind you, it's only a couple bars.
It's literally a couple bars, but
And
I
Megan
literally
freaked out.
I was frozen in my seat. I was looking around me like, does anybody recognize this music? Because I know exactly what this is. And I literally, no one was doing anything. So I was like, I'm gonna shut up then. But afterwards, Danielle and I got back in the car, and I'm like, Danielle, they played the intro to Light Magic, and I'm gonna play it both for you right now, and just so I can prove to you that this is what it was. And actually, I did have a commenter who was in the orchestra say that
Like they were in the orchestra playing in the
our
orchestra.
sheet magic title was Light Magic, and I was like, that is the confirmation I needed. Thank you so much for letting me know I'm not crazy. So yes, that was my claim to fame for D23 was that I had predicted Light Magic would be included in D23 somehow, and then I went back and like played both clips again, just like an intro to my video. Anyways,
It was good.
For those who were alive and got the chance to know what Light Magic was, I salute you. If you hated it or if you loved it, it's fine.
But if you're interested in more like obscure Disney entertainment history, look it up. It's
on
very
YouTube.
interesting.
The soundtrack is by itself, and then the full parade is also a video on YouTube. Yes. So it's very digitized because it is on a
She
camcorder.
had a Danielle moment, which was really awesome, and I was so
really
happy
did.
for you.
I really did. I channeled my inner dapper Danielle, and I could feel it in that moment. I was like, Danielle, I need to. We need to confirm this.
We weren't sitting together when this happened.
No, I know.
So there wasn't anybody. She couldn't like hit me and be like, Danielle, this is your random thing. This is your random thing.
And Rachel Potter had been on stage right before that, which we of course had her on
Right.
as a guest on our previous season. So
So when the new parade comes out, or maybe like sometimes they'll release the soundtrack before the parade debuts.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get in touch with Rachel again and talk to her again about this new experience, because not only did she do Tokyo Disney
Fantasy Springs.
and Fantasy Springs,
Yeah.
now she's also a part of this new soundtrack for the new recording of the parade. So
and she's just fantastic. We love her so
Very
much.
exciting.
So, yeah, very exciting. Anyway, there's my Ratatouille for this episode. Thank you all for listening.
no, that was good. That was
And
good.
yes, okay. So now that we have ranted a bit, are we ready to
Speaking
get?
of which,
are we-
these green beans are really good. They're very flavorful. Nice garlic amount in there. Like it has a nice little taste, nice little zest. I love me some good green beans. Green beans. It's what's for dinner.
Get them at Liberty Tree Tavern.
Showbrush.
Really though. Speaking of, these green beans are amazing.
Just give me a close, yeah.
Oh my god.
I took too big of a bite of green beans.
I have turkey in my mouth, so I'm gonna do this.
Hold on. So, are we ready to go ahead and get into our countdown?
Let's do it.
Hold on, let me finish my last bite of green beans.
Get your green beans, Danielle. Eat your green beans.
You missed one.
Hey, there it is. Okay, so we have our 10 through 6 sit-down restaurants at Disney parks. Are you ready?
No, because what I did was I wrote down all my favorites, which is obviously more than 10.
I see no numbers.
I know.
Danielle, are you doing this right now, mid-episode?
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, she hasn't
Well,
even numbered
again,
them, y'all. She
Liberty
hasn't even
Tree is
numbered
going to
them.
move around on my list now because, again, them green beans are pretty good.
You know, wait, I actually
And the
have to look at
rolls?
mine again. Hang on, that's actually a
The
good
rolls
point.
are good? Okay, now, I will say,
Hold on.
on my list, I realized, because I was looking at my Disney experience,
I'm changing mine. I'm
Okay.
changing mine. Mm-hmm.
by the way, so I'm looking at my list, right?
Yes.
So I assume yours is a nice little peppering of Disney World and Disneyland, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
A lot of it is land, I will say.
Okay,
Yeah.
a lot of mine is world.
Fantastic.
Because I have, in the past, like, years since I've been to Disneyland, I only remember eating at 2 restaurants that are sit-down restaurants. Most of my locations are all quick service locations in Disneyland. So I've only eaten at Cafe Orleans and Carnation Cafe,
Oh, fantastic choices.
which are good. They
Yeah.
are good. They're not like crazy fancy. They're the nice, like, they're still sit-downs, but they're not like over the top.
Right.
Right?
Agreed, yeah.
And I feel like some of you might be angry with my list.
Don't
Okay.
be angry with the Dapper Danielle. She's a world girl, okay?
Thank you. Well, no, it's not it's the fact that I'm going to make the world people angry.
Oh, she has her own opinion, Jill.
I got my own opinions. And I think a lot of my opinions are because number one, well, I think some restaurants I will say are overhyped, right?
Ooh, okay.
Overhyped.
Hot takes.
And I think a lot of them, I liked them pre-2020. So I have a different experience with these restaurants than a lot of you might have nowadays.
Yep.
So I have a certain level of expectation. So I will go ahead and say Kona is not on my list. I know some of you are upset about that. Kona is not on my list because back in the day,
Pre-panini.
pre-panini, it was an amazing restaurant. Fantastic food, fantastic breakfast. Now it's a hit or a miss. It was the first Disney restaurant that I've had to, this was actually even pre-COVID actually. I've had to send, out of our table of family of 6, we had to send 4 dishes back because they were so bad.
Yikes,
Never
oh,
have done
yikes.
that before.
Yikes.
So I've been hesitant to try Kona again after that experience. So we'll see. But there will be some restaurants that are not on my list. So don't, calm down. Calm down.
Well, Danielle, since
Save it for the Discord.
Since we are so like ready for these hot takes, I think.
Yes.
Oh, do I need to start? Because you haven't numbered yours.
You start as I debate what my number 10 is going to be.
All right, Danielle needs to.
Yes.
Can I take you play?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well-
one which
well-
one, anything?
Don't take any of that. Because I will eat a lot of it. Thank you.
We're probably good at dessert.
Yes.
We're ready for dessert. Thank
Yeah.
I'll pass it back.
Do you want some more macaroni and cheese?
you. Yeah, you can put it on my plate if you want.
Yeah, plenty of ingredients there.
I want some of the potatoes. Or here.
Do not take the meat. I will eat that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. And
Yes.
this one is so relevant to this trip, actually. Number 10 is going to be the 50s Primetime Cafe at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It made the top 10, yes.
Okay, 'cause you
Danny's
just
talking
tried
about
it
in the camera.
today.
I just, yesterday, yes.
Yes.
For the first time. Such a pleasant experience. Our lovely waitress, and I just love that it is you're immersed in a kind of like experience. It's almost like a 50s show that you're in. We had a table next to us that kept the show, that kept it going. That we were like cousins and stuff. They like lent us salt and pepper. It was like the
Okay.
cutest thing ever. No elbows on the table. There's rules.
When you have a family next to you that is there for the vibes, that's when it's
it
an
makes it
amazing
an
experience.
and that is why it cracked
If
the top
you have,
10.
if you are a negative Nelly or you don't like talking to other people, don't go to prime time. Don't
Agreed,
waste your time.
Agreed. Yes. No, this was a full-blown experience. I actually really liked the salmon that I got. Also, the peanut butter and jelly milkshake that we got for dessert was fantastic.
When I tell you, okay. So primetime got bumped on my list
That's okay.
because of
I haven't been to enough at Disney World. So
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But it got bumped on my list specifically for the reason that the peanut butter and jelly milkshake was taken away from the bar and you couldn't order it to go anymore.
It's only sit down.
It's only for sit down.
Got it.
And because of that, I'm bitter, and that's why they're not on my list.
I understand that. See, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day.
Exactly.
I loved it. We had a great time. Yeah, it was just a really good experience, and that is why it just cracked the top 10. So Primetime Cafe, number 10 for me.
Fabulous.
All right.
Alrighty.
You got your 10 yet?
I think I do have my 10. My number 10 is going to be Olivia's Cafe, located over at Old Key West Resort.
Oh, how awesome!
Okay, so this one is more of like a family favorite. I mean, it is Southern cooking. I usually go for, they have a fried chicken breast plate, piled high with mashed potatoes, comes with gravy and a biscuit. It's too much for the biscuit. But there's something on that menu that everybody in my family will have something. It's very good, very slept on, and it is a DVC location. You usually can find a reservation pretty easily, but the vibes are there. If you just want like comfort food, like Midwestern comfort food, but still Floridian Southern vibes, it's Olivia's Cafe.
I love it. I love it.
Ooh,
Nice.
the ooey gooey toffee cake has
Oh my
arrived.
god.
That is
Gooey,
a
gooey toffee cake is kind of a chocolate cheese cookies on the bottom, vanilla ice cream, caramel sauce, chocolate sauce, almond cold.
Oh,
Thank you,
my
Cole, for
goodness.
show that to the camera. That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
One more thing to share.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
That looks insane.
Oh, no, you can't. You got to share it, Cole.
Sir,
You have a podcast to do.
Oh, come on.
This is all you can eat. You can bring another one.
If you want.
Hold on. That's a lot as it is.
That's all
I'm
I
sure
got.
that'll be fine. Thank
Oh my
you.
God, thank you.
It looks so good.
That was insane. Okay, so.
Okay. Number 9.
No, so I gotta go there now because that's another one I haven't been to.
Ah.
Number 9 for me. Oh, yes. This is going to be Carnation Cafe in Disneyland.
Ooh.
Talk about the cutest little, like, Main Street restaurant you ever see in your life. Love that they have breakfast, lunch, dinner. I particularly love their options of, like, they got healthy stuff. They got some pretty indulgent stuff. They got your Mickey waffles if you want them in the morning. The breakfast is there. And now they also serve, of course, adult beverages, which is really fun. So they have mimosas and they have very, very nice cocktails and some beer and wine if you want
So
it.
that's why that one snuck onto your list
It
a
did
little
sneak
more.
on the list. I love it. They have Walt's chili. I love their short rib is really, really good. And also, y'all, come on, the fried pickles. Are you joking? I have to include it.
Cole's like, yes.
Like,
Fantastic.
amen. They're seriously the best with the little dipping sauce. Divine. It had to be top 10, so there it is. And number
See,
9,
I feel
Carnation
like
Cafe.
my siblings love fried pickles, and Jacqueline and Clarence and my brother-in-law Ian are very bitter that I have not taken them to Disneyland. They brought it up after I came back from
Did
D23.
they really? Oh my God.
Oh yeah. So we will be planning a family trip sooner than later, and now that I know there's
Yay!
fried pickles on the Carnation menu,
They're gonna die. Oh my God. They're gonna love it.
my sister will go specifically just for that. So
She will
good
go
to know.
feral for the fried pickles.
Making the note now.
You're gonna be the favorite sibling.
Yes.
All
right.
right, number 9 for you.
Number 9 for me is actually over in Disneyland also. I had already just mentioned it, but it is Cafe Orleans.
Yes.
Now, okay, if you can sit out on the patio when it's not under construction area and like there's a little more free moving traffic,
Yeah.
the vibes are there.
Yep.
It is fantastic. This one won because I love me a Monte Cristo.
Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Now, I will say I was not a big fan of the mint julep last time I had it.
Uh-huh.
It was almost a little too much.
That's fair.
But it was still great. It was again the vibes and the Monte Cristo together in New Orleans.
It is pretty prime.
It is pretty prime.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I love that you put down your
Thank you.
list. Hooray! Okay. Let's see, we got number 8 now?
Yes.
Okay, number 8 for me is going to be Goofy's Kitchen at the Disneyland Hotel.
Ooh.
Now, y'all, this would have been top 5. It would have been because I cannot tell you how many great memories I have at Goofy's Kitchen since I was 9 years old. I've been going since, like, I can remember, really. I know that it doesn't have the best food. I'm well aware of that.
See,
But it's just...
and that's where I've been to Goofy's Kitchen, and I was like, I'm just not a big buffet fan.
I get it.
Like
I
family
am.
style, I get, but not
Big
when.
buffet fan right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
But I get it. I understand. And I know that the food's not amazing. I do love the buffet style. Love that you can pick and choose whether if you want to go like healthy, because they do have some healthy options with the fish and the salad and vegetables and all that. Or of course you can have peanut butter and jelly pizza, and that's great too. Or mac and cheese pizza, which they had for a long time. I think they still have it.
I don't. Or it's a seasonal thing that switches out.
It could be. It could be because they have Halloween and I think they have it. Easter.
They had a spring one that came
Easter.
out.
Yeah, it's spring. Yeah,
Goofy's
yeah.
outfit was cute. It was
Super
really cute.
So they do rotate their menus occasionally, and I mean, I have really good memories there. I love the vibes. It's always a good time when you are there. And especially after like a race or something, I did treat myself a few times to a post-run Disney Goofy's Kitchen breakfast.
Carb
and
up.
it's just great. What can you say? They have waffles all the time, Mickey waffles. So yeah, it had to be top 10 for me because of all the great memories. So number 8. All right, how about for you?
I'm getting full now, so I gotta leave room for the coffee cake or the toffee cake, whatever
Yes.
it is. Coffee, So good. As Cole's taking a picture with it because it's fantastic.
It's massive. Yeah.
So good. Hold on. Sorry, I got distracted.
I gotta have some. I'm sorry.
Yes. You finish eating your stuff. But number 8, I have decided after this experience. Originally, I was like, oh, is it gonna even make my list? Number 8 is going to be Liberty Tree Tavern now.
Yay! Woo!
Bravo, Liberty Tree. I was really questioning you there for a second, but you have redeemed yourself because of them green beans. Well, and the rolls have been fantastic. This has been fantastic. Now, I will say this might not be the best option to have for lunch in the middle of the heat of summer, but as we get closer to like evening time, or maybe it's the end of your trip and you really want to like load up on food, comfort food, instead of something fried, this will be the way to go. Do Liberty Tree Tavern. Yeah.
I'm going to insert myself here because my number 7 is also Liberty Tree Tavern.
Way to go, Liberty Tree.
It snuck in there, number 7. I literally, as we were talking about this, I had to sneak it
That's
in
what
there.
you.
Thank
That's what you're
Cole.
moving around earlier.
I did, yeah, because
We were
it's
so
just
close
giving
on that
me
one.
I know, it's giving me the best like homey vibes, all about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays because of the food, and it's really, really good. They have really good meats. They have, the green beans are fantastic. I love the mac and cheese. Dessert is also amazing.
Yes, please. Thank you.
And it's also a really good price. I'm like, dang, okay, you get all this food for that was pretty flippin' awesome. So, yeah. Number 7, that's number 7 for me. So there you go.
done.
Great minds think alike.
Oh yes. Are you done, Megan?
Sorry.
She's like, wait.
Sorry.
Did you want more of the meat too?
Oh yeah, I'll take the meat. Leave the meat. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Philippe. Thank you so much.
Okay. So that was your number 7.
Yes.
Which means my number 7 is going to be, I don't know, I'm almost thinking about scratching that off my list entirely. Okay, number 7, changing my mind as I'm going, is going to be Steakhouse 71 over at the Contemporary Resort.
Yes.
Very good steak. This was a great option that was added into the Contemporary Resort. Don't forget, if you want to get your little steaky steak, you choose one sauce, but you can order a flight of sauces for the table so you can try everything. I love that. That's probably my favorite part.
I love that, and I have yet to go to Steakhouse 71, and I'm ashamed that I haven't been yet.
No,
We'll get there
Megan, there's
eventually.
so many restaurants on Disney World property. You don't have the time unless you live here.
We'll get there.
So, and now that she's an annual pass holder and she's coming, it's like slowly. You've marked off some big ones. We've marked
true.
off Liberty Tree again. We've done Primetime Cafe. So we're slowly chipping away on it.
We're
but
getting there.
maybe after this episode, then next time you come in November, we'll try to make sure we get some more on the list.
Very true.
Yeah, because you'll be racing and we'll want to carb up on certain things.
Absolutely. Oh, that's very true.
Yep.
Yes. There it is.
Shaking the room. Y'all, Happily Ever After is currently going on.
we got fireworks right
and
over us,
the
y'all.
castle is right over here off to the side. So if you hear any boom noises, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
It's just the castle.
Yes.
That's it. It's the Revolutionary War currently going on. The reenactment live here from Liberty Tree
The
Tavern.
Boston Tea Party.
Boston Tea Party.
Yes. All right, y'all. Well, we are actually down to our number 6, and we want to thank you so much for listening in or watching this live episode from Magic Kingdom.
Thanks for dealing with us as we're also eating in the middle of
at
this
the same
episode.
time. Yes, thank you so much.
So this is your with the subtle ASMR vibes and them green beans.
and them green beans. Yes.
And this is amazing. The toffee cake, amazing.
Yes. So thank y'all again. Appreciate you listening in. Thank you, Philippe. All right. My number 6 is going to be another one from Walt Disney World, and that is Skipper Canteen over here at Magic Kingdom. I've been there quite a few times, had amazing experiences with amazing food, and the skippers and the cast members are incredible. I love the vibes in there, so that's had to be number 6. And it lived up to the hype. I've been wanting to eat there for so long, and I finally did this year, and both times
You've
have
been
excellent.
more to Skipper Canteen.
This
Did
year.
I went with you,
Your
Cole.
first time with Skipper Canteen was just a few months ago.
Was just a few months ago with
I
Cole
went
and
in April.
Kaylee.
Yeah.
And you were there too. Were you
No,
there?
I did a solo trip.
You did a solo trip.
Yeah.
And then, so now we ate together there.
Yes.
So I've eaten more at Skipper's Canteen here in the past year than I have ever.
Yeah.
And it's good. It is really
It's
good.
great. Yeah, really love it.
So it is on my list. Should I put Skipper Canteen down as my number 6 too?
If you want to, do you
No,
think
it
would
was
be number
it was
6?
debating. I was like,
Okay.
okay, should I cut? Well, hold on. Let me double check.
Oh, there might be.
Let me double check.
Yeah, there might be another one.
3.
This cake is insane.
It is insane. No, it's going at number 6.
Woo!
It's officially going at number 6.
We link
Congratulations,
up.
Skipper Canteen. You won nothing, but it is great that you're here.
Thanks for being
Those
here.
green beans.
But them green beans. If you had green beans, you would have been higher up on the list. I don't know. That was okay. Good list, Megan. Good list.
And we're, of course, So excited to reveal our 1 through 5 next episode. But again, thank you all so much for listening. We really appreciate you. Until we see you next time, have a very magical day.
And night night, sleep tight, dream of coffee cake tonight. Or toffee
No,
cake.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
It's
right
hold on.
there.
Do it again, Megan. Do it again.
Until we see you next time, have a very magical day.
And night night, sleep tight, dream of them green beans tonight. Woo!
To have your name at the end of our new episodes and to receive a bunch of magical perks, please check out our Patreon via the link in the episode notes.
Or visit patreon.com/Disney Countdown Show. We'll see you there.